Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we'll be talking about the 5 things I hate about my BMW 650i. Number 1, the first thing that's a real big pet peeve of mine since I bought the car is this entire door. So number 1, the little indicator for whether the door's locked or not is in the boot. I couldn't get it back on after I had to fix the audio for the behind the door card. It's very minor, but it's annoying. I will sort it out at some point. Secondly, and I guess a bigger issue and more annoying, is the entire door card creaks. So not in a straight line, but when you go around bends or corners or roundabouts, there will be some creaking. So the biggest issue is the window. It gets to about there, and then after that it starts getting stuck, and that's probably what the previous owner tried to fix, but in doing that they messed up the entire internals of the door. I've managed to botch it together so the audio works, but I haven't got around to the actual window itself. But that's one of the annoying things, is this entire door card. So 1, this indicator's gone, 2, it creaks, and 3, the window doesn't go down. All of these can be resolved, but it's still very annoying. My second biggest pet peeve about this car is the rear seats. So firstly, there's not a lot of space back here. You can just about fit an adult, but it's not very comfortable. And although the boot is large, it would have been great if these actually folded down. I'm pretty sure there are some models you can get which do fold down, but these don't, which is really annoying, because if they did, then I wouldn't really have much of an argument against it. But on top of that, lastly, is that when you do sit back here, you would assume that there would be some sort of cup holder or something, and it's just this, and you can't even. So maybe I could retrofit something so I could throw load stuff in here, but I mean, if I ever crash the car, the last place I'll be going is to the back of these seats to grab out this first aid kit. The third thing I hate about this car is the infotainment system. So it's I think I can put the brightness up. Yeah, so it's very old. I still have to connect this weird Bluetooth dongle to actually listen to music and connect phone calls and stuff, and that's something that I will possibly switch out. That's the third thing that makes this kind of annoying, because for long journeys and stuff, you just want to have something that you can just use. And obviously, because it's an older car, it has the old entertainment stuff, but this can be resolved. We might be resolving it in the future as well, but that is my third pet peeve on this car. Fourth, but not last, is there are no paddle shifters. So we have the gear selector, which you can put into manual and then upshift and downshift, but it would have been really nice to have some paddles on this. I don't know if you can retrofit them. It's not the biggest thing in the world, as you know, as I go along and as I get more cars, there'll be something I could appreciate in the future. But it's just when you're driving and you really want to go on a spirited drive, it's easier to be able to downshift and upshift whilst holding the steering wheel, so you can turn and corner. And obviously moving a hand over here to, you know, shift it over means you have less control of the car. My last pet peeve about this car is the daytime running lights. So as you can see, they are actually currently on, but because they're the pre-LCI, they are so dim and they don't really stand out. Now you can retrofit LCI headlights or get them upgraded to these new ones, but it costs quite a significant amount of money. They take your head unit, they upgrade it, and then give it back to you. It is something we possibly will do. Again, it depends on how long I keep the car, but that is another thing that would definitely improve the front end of this car, having those daytime running lights shining whilst you're beaming it down the motorway in the daytime. As in the daytime, they're pretty much insignificant, but in the nighttime they do look great, but in the daytime they just need a bit more power. Right guys, so that's the 5 things I hate about my BMW 650i. They're very minor things, and a lot of these issues can be addressed and we could possibly upgrade them. It just depends on how long I keep the car. But yeah, I mean, all in all, the next video, one of the following videos, will be the 5 things I love about this car. In the end, there's more things I love about this car than I hate about it, and these are only minor things, so look out for that one.